Welcome to this Perceptive Readers Podcast. Hi, I'm James Lynch. Thinking about a father's love. Hi, I'm James Lynch, and welcome to this Pog Books Update moment. There's a poem that I wrote more than a decade ago, and it was a very personal poem that I eventually did, post on my website. And it was called A Father's Love. Recently, I reposted it to a video. I made like an animation video. Well, I already did that, but I embedded the video, that's what I should say, on the website where I'm keeping it on one of my profile pages. As I was doing that, it just caused me to reminisce even more about growing up, the good times that were had. And it's just amazing, especially being with the end of the year, the new year just coming around the corner. That happens for many of us anyway, whether there was a poem that set it off or not. And so I want to ask you, and now that this happens to be in the month of December, are there some things you have been reminiscing about in a good way that will spur you on to even make the best of the situation and even the new year coming on? Of course, you're going to hear different things about the environment and about what people are experiencing themselves. Even, yes, sad to say, the fear. Yet, I want to encourage you to always keep in mind, especially for the ones where it's not a far stretch to believe, just like you are alive, and that there are different people of different size and power as human beings on the earth, that there's also another being that's just ultimate power over us, that created us. And the reason why, I encourage you to always keep that in mind, because according to the good book, it does say he did not create this earth simply for nothing. So no matter what type of damage that has been done to the earth, there are other passages in the good book too that share those are going to be resolved as well. This is the confidence that myself and many others end up gathering from the good book. And so that's why every year, I try to encourage you, if there's one goal that you can set besides the eating healthy and other things, how about continue to have a steady diet of reading the good book every day? Even if it's just one verse, some of you will read quite a bit more. But even if it's just one verse, it'll put something, once again, good into your mind. And granted, I know there are a lot of verses that you won't understand quite possibly what they're talking about, but you can always look it up. Maybe you can ask somebody and you can get help in that way as well. Okay? And getting back to the beginning, where I was just talking about my father, because here it is now. I am, a grown man, and as far as the level of spirituality, even though there is probably one main thought, or I guess you could say we could agree to disagree on that happened between me and my father. as I started really developing, my spirituality even beyond, in another way, from what he, was talking about, it was still as a father. He instilled all, these principles and this foundation that no matter what, as far as where it came to how you really please God, it wasn't a doubt in my mind by the time he already gotten through, by the time I had graduated, school, that there was a God. Never doubted it since. And then with, once again, further studies of God's word, you end up finding just what a wonderful Father even God is. So when you have a good relationship with your own, father or any parent, and it just makes you happy thinking about them and the good times, I'm here to share with you today, God is so much on an ultimate level too, you see. And you can love him in a wonderful, beautiful way as well, like you do, your parents or your mentors or someone who has really, instilled principles in you, treat you well, taught you manners on how to treat others as well. So I just wanted to share this Park Books Update moment with you and to encourage you to have, not only in this goal, New Year's goal that people start thinking about near the end of December, out of all of them, let the rest of this year even be one where you say, I'm going to really find out and pray to get my mind in the mode to fully understand, which once again, we'll always be learning forever, but to fully understand that when people keep saying that God is love, what do they mean by that? That's if, once again, it's a struggle right now, but that is something to put as, I'm doing this in the new year. No, I'm doing this from now on into the new year. And, I really hope the best for you. So thank you for spending this time with me. As I said before, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. You have just listened to the Perceptive Readers Podcast. Remember, until next time, if you read something that encourages you to improve or enhance your life for the better, it becomes your reality.